Hello friends, it's Karen Cornell, your Creative Memories Advisor, and I'm alive. I have been very sick, so thank you for your patience and your prayers and your thoughts the past couple weeks. I made the mistake of volunteering in my younger daughter's school the week before Thanksgiving, and as a former teacher, I should know better to not go in the schools and volunteer that week, because that is the week that every kid and every staff member is carrying so many germs and just trying to get to Thanksgiving week because you're always sick by Thanksgiving. When I taught, I don't remember ever tasting turkey dinner because I was always sick for Thanksgiving. So there's just so many germs in the school at that time of year, and it's time to separate and recover and then come back together for the last couple weeks of the year. But I made the mistake and I volunteered and I paid for it and I got very sick. So thank you for your patience and your thoughts and everything. But I am back. And we're going to do a project recipe. It's going to be fun. We're going to do project recipe number 50. And because it's been cold here and rainy, I decided to go tropical because I needed to boost my spirits and feel better and everything. So let me switch my camera. So we're going to do project recipe number 50, and I'm going to use the palm tree border punch. You can use any border punch or border maker cartridge you would like. That's fine. And I am using an older collection. I believe it's Tropical Bloom. And I have just a little bit left of it. So I'm trying to use it up. So you need 2 base papers, and I'm debating whether to use these where it's a little more calm or bring in more color. So I may change that at the end. And then you'll need 3 papers to cut. And I am picking the busier paper, the one with all the colors, to tie it all together as my first paper, because that's going to be the one in the center. And then the other papers will coordinate with it. So if you have a colored paper that has lots of colors or a busy pattern, I think it would look nice in the center to kind of draw your eye in towards the center of the layout. So let's get started. So we're going to cut first. And we are using this wonderful book. I'm sad they haven't come out with another one, but they did come out with the cards, which are good, but it's not a book. But I'm still working on how I'm going to incorporate that next year. But we're going to cut 3 inches off of our paper because we need 9 inches. So we're going to cut to 9. Then we're going to turn our paper and cut it at 6. So if you don't have the book, don't worry. I walk you through every step. So that is our first paper. So we're done with that. And then our next one, keep going back and forth on this too. I'm like, do I want this to be the trees? Oh, I think I'm going to have these be the punch. Okay. So now you're going to make an 11 by 11 box. So we're going to cut 1 inch off on this side. I hope everybody had a great turkey day. Mine was great. I went to my sister's house. It was nice because I didn't have to cook or anything. So nobody wanted all my germs. And then this is where we're going to make a cool little box and in the center by cutting out all these mats. So we're going to we're going to line it up at 4.5, and we're going to cut down to 6.5. And then we are going to turn it, and we're going to cut at 4.5. It's going to go straight down to 6.5, but you'll feel it. Then you're going to turn and you're going to cut. You're going counterclockwise at 4.5. I love this. This is so much fun to do. It's very satisfying. And then you're going to have 4.5 again. And then all of these make 4.5 by 6.5 mats, and you get this cute little square in the center. But isn't that a fun little trick? Before they came out with the dividers for our photo boxes, where we, a couple years ago, I would take the title pages of all of our paper packets and I would cut them like that. So, and that was what I used for a divider for all my photos. It was very fun. And then this, we're going to take our border punch. We're going to line it up right here on the side, right here with the dots, or the line, not a dot. It's a black line. Then we just line it up all the way down. Oops. My strings on my sweatshirt are causing my paper to move. That's not good. We're just going to go all the way down. Isn't it crazy that we only have 3 more layouts to do? I'm so proud of us. We're going to cut this off. It's like, this is hard enough. Why do we have to do it 3 times? Oh, we can do it, y'all. I have faith in us. Okay. I'm just lining it up. There we go. And then now we're going to cut 4 1/4. Watch, I'll have plenty of room left over. And I'd be frantic that I wasn't going to have enough. 4 1/4. I'm going to cut 2 of these for photo mats. And then this is going to be hopefully 3 1/4. So we did save enough. So you can make those a little bit wider if you want. I was just a little nervous, so I had that much left over. So I could have gone a smidge more than I needed to, but I'd rather have more to play with, because I have made them too wide and then ended up having to cut my photos more, which still works. It's fine. Not a big deal. It's great because you can always make things work. I love that about scrapbooking. And we're going to clean up my mess. And then we will get this all ready to go. So this is going to go in the middle. Oh yeah, this is pretty. And then these we have to cut at 4 3/4. So let's line that up. And let's do this at 4 3/4. And then this one we're going to do at 4 3/4 as well. And then cut it again at 4 3/4. And then this is extra. Oh, this is pretty. Okay. So let's get this down first. I love using my 13 by 13 mat to make sure I center these pieces. So I'm coming down or up 1.5 inches. There, super cute. The colors are brighter than you think, but that's coming across. But you have room to embellish here. You could put a little cluster here, a little cluster here, and maybe a cluster up here. It's very, very cute. I love it. I love that there's lots of room for photos. And it's just very happy. It makes me happy. So this is the layout. I hope you have a fabulous day. Happy scrapping. We are so close. We have just completed number 50, so we only have 18, 31, and 52 left to do. So we can do this, y'all. We are doing great. I hope everyone has a fabulous day. Happy scrapping.